Hello, my name is Barb Pinekenstein, and I'm representing the Wisconsin Center for Nursing. This first webinar is on finding and selecting a strategic opportunity for board membership opportunities. So let's start with why are nurses needed in the boardroom. I think nurses have incredible skill sets, and we bring a unique view to the boardroom. I think the fact that we have a focus on patient, family, and community, that we're strong advocates for quality, improved access, and the value of healthcare. Typically, we tend to be big picture thinkers. We have keen assessment skills. We're innovative problem solvers. We're good negotiators, and we have excellent interpersonal collaboration skill sets. So there is a national initiative to put nurses on boards. This slide shows you the website for Nurses on Boards Coalition, and we have a national goal to add 10,000 nurses to boards by 2020. So the National Coalition of Boards looks at a definition for the boards that we're targeting, and those are boards that have decision-making body with strategic influence that are focused on improving the health of the communities nationwide. And so the focus is on getting nurses on boards on the corporate, governmental, nonprofit, advisory, and governance boards or commissions, panels, and task forces that have strategic and fiduciary responsibility. And in particular, we're focused on both healthcare, nursing education boards, and community boards in which our voice and our active participation in the work of the boards will make an important difference. So there are 2 webinars in this series. I think it's important to prepare yourself and enable yourself for board leadership. And then this focus of this webinar is how to do that. So in order to prepare yourself for board membership, you need to be passionate about the mission, vision, and values of the board. It's helpful to create a personal strategic plan. It's also helpful to take what I call a scaffolding approach. So start with a local board or a nursing board, build your connections, and then step up to a broader community or healthcare board. And constantly seek ongoing education and learning opportunities that will help you prepare to be successful in a board membership or board leadership position. So as you're looking at board opportunities, it's helpful to look at some reflective questions. Are you passionate about the mission of that particular board? What do you hope to learn and grow from the experience? Can you contribute the expected time and talents to be an effective board member? What expertise or ways can you or are you contributing? And do you understand your role with fundraising? More and more boards today have an expectation that some board leaders will help connect people to philanthropy opportunities, or that you actively participate in philanthropy opportunities. So we have a call to action for nurses in our community to take the time to build your leadership development plan so that you can help lead on strategic boards. And we believe this is the time. So as you're thinking about those board opportunities, you want to, again, build on your experience as a nursing board to prepare yourself for a healthcare or hospital board. And so part of that preparation is to create a strategic plan that will prepare you. And it's helpful to do your homework so that you know a lot about the organizations that you'd ultimately like to participate in. So there's lots of ways that you can find board opportunities. It's helpful to look at LinkedIn or group blogs. It's important to update your resume or your bio sketch with your skill set. You want to display positive attitudes and openness to board opportunities. You want to research the organization that you might be interested in, perhaps attend special events or volunteer within those organizations. Often, if you're employed by a healthcare organization, your employer may have connections and opportunities to nominate individuals for board participation opportunities. And at least my experience has been it's all about networking and getting to know people that are on a variety of boards. And then as you're talking to those individuals, if you're interested, talk about that if sometime there's an opportunity for a future board position, you might be interested and get to know what they're looking for. So action steps to selecting a board include know your gifts and your interests, check the alignment of the organization to your own values and beliefs. Is the organization that you're thinking about mutually a good fit? If you want to know more about the financials of the organization, most nonprofit boards are required to do what's called a Federal 990. You can find their past 990s on an organizational site called guidestar.org. There is no fee to get the basic information on that site, so you can simply put in the name of the organization and you can call up their 990s and really find out how financially stable they are. I think other strategies include meeting the CEO or the executive director or employees within the organization and to actually visit or volunteer in the organization. So you really get to know the organization and the work of the organization and the mission and vision and values of the organization before you join the board. So it's helpful to think about and to spend some time reflecting on what board are you interested in? What are the one or two next steps that you would like to do to maybe better get to know the board that you're interested in? Discuss developmental opportunities, potentially find a mentor that can be helpful for you and that can assist you in your leadership around board competencies. Network, and the Wisconsin Center for Nursing actually has a board checklist for items to consider as you're exploring a board. And in addition, we have the following Wisconsin Center for Nursing resources. We actually have a leadership toolkit that has board information on our website. In addition, I would refer you to the Campaign for Action, which includes national leadership videos and resources on board competencies. And then I've included a number of other websites, including the Nurses on Boards Coalition and another website that is looking at greatboards.org. All of these resources are helpful resources when you want to expand your board readiness and look at potential resources for finding and selecting boards. In the state of Wisconsin also each year identifies the governor of the state has a list of boards in which the state on a regular basis is recruiting for board membership. So lots of opportunities. Start with potentially being on a nursing board, but then move up to larger community and healthcare boards. Your view at the board table is needed and is important. I hope you also have the opportunity to participate in the second webinar, which looks at more information on board competencies. Thank you. And this concludes this section.